mail merging. Here we are in our mail merge letter document, and what we're going to end up doing is adding the title and last name here after hello, and then here in the third sentence we're going to add the address of each individual here in this line, and then we're going to mail merge it to have individual letters that address those specific people. So the first thing I want to do is I want to come up to my mailings tab, and over the Start Mail Merge group, I'm going to click Start Mail Merge. Down here, I'm going to click Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. Now, of course, this is just one way of completing a mail merge, but this is the more common way. So it'll open up our mail merge task pane on the right-hand side, denoted by steps here at the bottom. Now at the top, I want to make sure that letter is selected, that radio button there is, and then I'm going to click Next. And then up here it says select starting document. I'm going to make sure that use the current document is selected and click Next. Then under select recipients, I'm going to choose use an existing list. Of course, I could create a list on the fly if I'd like to. But down here I'm going to click Browse, and I'm going to go identify that revised mailing list that we modified earlier. And when I do, it opens up my Select Data Source dialog box here, and I'm going to go and identify here in my revised folder, here's the revised mail merge list that we created earlier. I'm going to select it and then click Open. Now from here it tells me, is this what I'd like? Well, the information that we modified is on a worksheet tab named Merge List. So I'm going to click OK. And then it gives me a preview of all the entries on that sheet. And I can see there's the one that we added earlier. I can scroll to the right and see all the fields that are involved. Now from here, if I wanted to, if I had a long list, I could deselect individuals that I don't want to include in this merge. And that's just simply by clicking the checkbox next to them, and those people will be omitted. I'm going to keep them selected and click OK. Now from here, I'm going to come down to my mail merge task pane and click Next. Now from here, I need to insert the merge fields. If you look in the mail merge task pane, there's some default templates of greeting line, address block, and such. We're not going to worry about those right now. I'm going to place my insertion point just to the left of that comma in hello. Then I'm going to come up to my right and insert field group and click the insert merge field. Click that bottom half, and then right here is a list of all the fields that are in the database. So I'm going to click title and then space. We have to have a natural space in there. Click the merge field again and click last name. So now it'll display hello Mr. or Mrs. then their last name. Now next I'm going to come down and place my insertion point just to the left of that period in the third sentence. And then I need to add the fields for the address. So I'm going to click this insert merge field again. I'm going to put in address, space, city, space, state. Now from here I want to take a look at what it will appear as. So right here in my preview list group, I'm going to click preview results. So I have hello Mrs. Forrest, and I see the address is applied here. Next, it's as simple as coming up and clicking Finish Merge Field. Now, before I do, I want to share with you something that's not in the book, and that is creating a rule. Now, we could come up in our Write and Insert fields and click Rules here, and I have a long list of options to choose from. And one thing that's pretty popular is the If Then Else. Now, if you remember, our data set had a field in it called club level. Now if I want to look at that, I can click my edit recipients list, and then I can look at the fields again. Now this one over here has club level, gold, silver, bronze, and such. I could put an additional rule in here that gives me particular information for specific records. If I wanted to, I could press enter here, And then with my insertion point blinking right here in this line here, I could come up and click rules and then if then else. And then from here I could change my field to club level equal to, and if I put in gold here, I can say compared to gold, insert this text. If it's true, it'll insert this text such as, thank you. We can add this text here. Thank you for being a gold level member. In appreciation, we'd like to offer you an additional month free. And if it's not, meaning otherwise, we can put in, thank you for being a valued member. Now, if I click OK, I can see that it gives me a preview here indicating that Miss Forrest is a gold level member. Now, just to verify that, just to confirm that, let me go so far as to add another line here. We can put in your current club level is, and then we'll go back to our insert merge field and put in club level. And I can see gold. And let me put a period at the end. Gold is for this record. Now, if I come up to my preview results and click my record navigator, the next one is bronze. They get a different message. The next one is bronze, silver. Here's gold. So this little rules creator is really quite nice when it comes to mail merging. But I digress. I'm going to deselect this because it's not part of the actual exercise. I just wanted to share that one little tip. That creating rules in a mail merge is an entirely separate workshop. So when I'm finished, I can come and click Finish and Merge. And then I can choose Edit Individual Records, Print Documents, or Send Email Message. Now the exercise says individual records to click this. I'm going to choose Send Email Message. If I click this, now I'm about to email all these individuals separately and uniquely. Right here it says to, of course the email field is selected. The subject line I can choose and put in whatever I like, such as club members. Mail format, HTML is the most popular. We'll just leave that like that. And from here I can choose all records, current records, or a range of records. And when I click OK, everybody in that list that has an email associated with them will receive this document sent from me to them directly, as opposed to the more common way where many of us will email ourselves and then in the BCC put everybody inside there, which works, but not as professional as it could be. This is the more professional option. And nevertheless, I'm going to click cancel because I'm not going to go through with that. And that's all there is to it. This has been mail merging. Thanks for joining me. And remember, knowledge is power. Share the knowledge and empower others.